For 225 days, I ate nothing but beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, otherwise known as the bbbe challenge. A total reset, and what a perfect opportunity to start introducing some new things and see how they affect me. Well, for the last 7 days, I've had exactly 1 ounce of cheese every day around 2 p.m. And today's day 7. Here is my final 1 ounce piece. Gotta let you in on the final bite. The effects of having this 1 ounce daily piece of cheese has been pretty crazy. I'm getting on the scale in the morning and report to you how I've been feeling. Hey guys, welcome back to Carnivore Quest. My name's Larry. If this is your first time here, me and my wife Cassie have been on a journey to try and lose over 250 pounds for the last 2 years. Our current run on the carnivore diet started on February 15th. We've lost a ton of weight, we're feeling better, and getting our life back. So as most of you know, a couple weeks ago, I sat down after 225 days on the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge, and I had a plethora of food sitting in front of me. After 8 months on such a restrictive diet, I was really looking forward to seeing how the food I used to enjoy on general carnivore tasted. It was a really cool experiment. I got a lot out of it, and once it was over, I decided that most of that stuff wasn't for me. Things like different sauces, spices, even some meats. I had some chicken for the first time in forever, some Vienna sausages. It was a cool video. If you've seen that video, you know I didn't react real well to the processed American cheese. It was pretty disgusting, and I used to enjoy it before I started the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge. Then I tried your typical sharp cheddar block, like Great Value from Walmart. That wasn't bad, but I wouldn't go out of my way to eat it. Then I tasted some nice, quality, hard white cheddar, and that was pretty tasty. When I was doing the general carnivore diets, I enjoyed some cheese. I cut it down to once a week, and it really wasn't a problem. But to go back, like on our first couple runs, I was eating it daily. I couldn't do that again. Let me know in the comments if you guys are enjoying cheese, on your diet right now. And while you're down there in the comments, you can answer this cheesy trivia question. What country produces the most cheese per capita? A, Denmark, B, New Zealand, C, Switzerland, or D, Germany? Like I said, put your answer down in the comments, and I'll let you know here in a few minutes if you were right and no cheating. And so I decided to continue eating it for the next 7 days, 1 ounce per day around 2 or 3 p.m. as kind of a little snack. And I just wanted to see how it would affect me. Well, that's what we always hear about the carnivore diet, right? It's an elimination diet. And once you eliminate everything else, you start adding things back in to see how you react to them. And I was really excited to do this because it's really the first reset I've ever had. I mean, first you got to do the reset before you can experiment a little, right? So 1 ounce of a quality hard cheddar per day for 7 days. How did it make me feel, and how did it affect my body? Well, first, let's jump onto the scale. I believe it was the day before I had that big taste test that Cassie and I weighed in for our 6-week Surviving the Holidays weight loss challenge, where our entire channel is attempting to lose 2,500 pounds by the end of the year. If you're not aware of our current holiday challenge, I'll put the card up here. Check it out. Maybe you can find the motivation you've been looking for to get you through these holiday seasons without completely blowing it. So when we weighed in at the start of our challenge, I was 274.2 pounds. Well, I got on the scale about an hour ago, and as you can see, 279.2 pounds. So I've gained exactly 5 pounds in 7 days, which I was not surprised at one bit, just by the way I was feeling. By day 2 and 3 of having the cheese, I noticed like when I would get up in the morning, I was a little stiffer. Inflammation, right? Just my lower back slightly, turning my neck, I could just tell I was inflamed. For the past 6-7 months, whenever I would do the dishes, I would take my wedding ring off and set it on the side of the sink because as I'm doing them, it would always fall off, and I was worried I would lose it down the drain. It would slip right off. I mean, there was no keeping it on. But doing the dishes last night, I forgot to take it off, and I realized it's not slipping off. And right now, I mean, it's snug, I don't know if you can see in the light, but there might even be some indentation there. Yeah. I mean, I'm retaining water. Cassie and I have discussed probably for hours between each other, if heavy whipping cream causes inflammation like the cheese does. And I believe it does because I have given up heavy cream during periods of time we've been on carnivore, but I don't think it's as extreme as a cheese, at least for me. And also, some people, might enjoy some cheese and have it not be detrimental to them. You might not get inflamed from cheese like I do. That's a crazy thing. Everybody's different, but I really wanted to report to you guys how this affected me. Another thing I found interesting since I did that taste test is I haven't been eating only beef. I've had some chicken and some pork, and I haven't used any seasonings after that taste test, but I have enjoyed some other meat. When I was eating beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, 90% of my diet was beef. And I was usually one meal a day. I tried to force myself to have a second meal to break a stall I've been in. But naturally, I just felt like eating one meal a day. A lot of times I would forget to eat that second meal. But eating the chicken and pork and incorporating, I even had fish one day, I'm just not satiated like I am with beef. So I've actually been eating more. Some of those meats are easier on the pocketbook, but if you're eating more of them, are you really saving money? I don't know, just a thought. But back to beef. Beef definitely keeps me satiated noticeably longer than any other meat. Now, have I felt like a lack of energy compared to just eating beef? No, not really, but I'm hungry more often. Even late at night, I've been getting some cravings just for, whatever, some bacon or eating only beef primarily. I would not get late night cravings like that. And I'm assuming that's because beef's the bomb. It has everything you need. Another thing about the cheese, it really messed me up as far as my regularity. I was plugged up for 3 days at one point, and that's just from an ounce a day. It definitely, my system's been really clean for a while, and like I said, it plugged me up and it wasn't too comfortable. It finally broke through and kind of evened out, and I really haven't had a problem since then. But those first 3 days, I think I went one time. So I mean, that's common knowledge. Cheese constipates you. It was immovable, let's just say that. You saw in the intro I had that last piece of cheese yesterday, and that's gonna be it for me. I'm not saying I'm never gonna eat it again, but man, until I hit my goal weight, which is 70 pounds away, I've been at the same level for months now, and it's getting irritating. So I'm pulling out the big guns soon. I'm coming up with a new strategy. I'll probably be doing a video on it here in a day or two, going over exactly my plan. I'm getting back to basics to try and reach my goal of getting down to 200 pounds. I really wanted to lose 100 pounds by the time our daughter got married, and I got down to 85, and I just haven't been able to get below that. Not doing anything different. For 4 months I lost a ton of weight, and then it just evened out. But I'm determined. I'm not going to say I never get discouraged, because how could you not, at times? Thank goodness for the bbbe challenge, because normally when I get discouraged, you get in a stall and, oh man, I'm only eating meat. Why am I doing this? It's not even working. Those thoughts, run around your head. But the great thing about the bbbe challenge is it hacks your cravings, so after 30-40 days, it was easy to do. I'm going without this, I'm going without that. It was very simple to do, and I enjoyed every bowl of ground beef I ate. It was delicious. I mean, if it wasn't for restricting down to that beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge, my prolonged stall might have really, thrown me off the rails. So thank you, Dr. Kimberry, for the bbbe challenge. So I'll have that video coming out in a couple days, kind of outlining my thoughts and my plans over the course of the next couple months. And maybe some of you want to join. It's not going to be easy. I'm going to say that. I know it's not going to be easy for me. So something for you guys to look forward to. Also, Cassie's got a recipe video coming up for Christmas. Like she did with Thanksgiving, she'll be showing exactly what she's going to make for Christmas dinner. It seemed like a lot of you enjoyed that. She loved making that video, so that'll be coming up too. And also our ribeye members, I got a video I'm putting together for you guys, a blooper reel. It's gonna be really cool, so that should be coming out sometime this week. Also, I'd like to personally thank each and every one of you who watched Cassie's stretching video and commented and encouraged her. You know, she's consistently stretched every morning for 4 weeks, and my hat is off to her. I'm so proud of her. She enjoyed making that video, and her hope was that some of y'all would try it because she has been feeling amazing. She's working on me. She's working on me to, you know, get me to get down there and do some stretches. And I'm thinking about it because I can tell she feels better, man. So we'll see. Well, I guess I'll give you the answer to today's cheesy trivia. What country does produce the most cheese per capita? The correct answer was A, Denmark. Now that was per capita. The United States actually produces more cheese by far than any other country in the world. Cassie and I always enjoy those trivia questions, and we like to see what you guys answer, see if you got it right. We played quite a bit of trivia, just the two of us. Over the course of the last 2 years on our carnivore quest, we've heard many times that dairy, you know, causes inflammation in people. I mean, that's just a general consensus, but until you experience it and you know for sure, you don't know for sure. So I'm really glad I did this, so I know now. Just, you know, not gonna have any more cheese. I didn't enjoy it enough to justify the consequences to my body, if that makes sense. So, you know, I mean, it was a nice break. It was a nice treat, but I wasn't like, I need some cheese. You know, I mean, but it was delicious. You know, that high quality stuff is really good. As always, gang, I want to thank you for stopping by, giving me a few minutes of your day. I know your time's valuable. I appreciate you hanging out with me. So on your way out, check out this next video where Cassie and I go over the top 10 benefits of the carnivore diet. Remember, no sugar, no carbs, no cheating. Later.